Okay guys, this is Cruise Roy on the Phantom 111 and the misconceptions of cameras with any of these Phantoms or any other drone that you have to play with. If you want to take video shots and you want to take pictures, everybody's saying the GoPro. I mean, the Phantom 1 already came with a GoPro mount from the factory, you know, and it's nice. You can run out and buy yourself a $400 camera, and or you can buy the Vision 2, or you can also buy the new 3, and they also have the Inspire 1, which all have the 4K cameras. But I kind of like the 111 because you can mod it. You can get removable prop guards, you can get solid prop guards, you can change the blades, you can change the motors. Other things that I've been working on now is carving out the doors, putting larger batteries in for larger run time. You can get larger legs for them and everything, but that's the problem. You can keep adding more money, more money, more money. I don't have a GoPro here, but please, the first thing you want to do with any type of camera or FPV system, grab your transmitter, the Phantom transmitter. They come in different frequencies, either 5.8 or 2.4. The problem with the GoPro is it works off of a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi channel. And if you use it, you're going to get what they call flybys, flyaways, or whatever you want to call them. The drone will just take off, crash into trees. Already done it, been there, done that. I'd like to see no one else do it. But all you need to do on the Phantom, check your receiver on the back. It's going to see, you're going to see something here for frequency, working frequency, 2.4, 2.47, or whatever. This is a 2.4 unit. Alright, now the worst thing I could do with this older model, I don't have the spin-off guards, I have the nuts, no counterclockwise nuts or anything on this. This is the first old version, and there's many versions above this. But the thing is, the 5.8 gigahertz doesn't have the range the 2.4 has, so this one is a lot further range. Doesn't need, if you notice, the 5.8 units have a Wi-Fi extender, and that also extends how far the drone can travel. But my thing today is about cameras. So you go out and buy this drone and you're saying to yourself, I want to put a camera on there. Comes with a GoPro mount. I don't have one to show you, but that's what I'm not going to talk about today, because this is a 2.4 gigahertz Phantom, and if I put a GoPro 3 or 4 on here with the Wi-Fi is 5.8. And is not 5.8, sorry. The GoPro is 2.4 gigahertz. So the problem is you'll end up confusing the electronics in the Phantom and end up crashing. And there goes your nice new GoPro. There's other options, of course. You got this one here, the Unique by eFlight. The CGO1. It's one of the original CGs. The only problem is it has this weird antenna hanging off the bottom, and that becomes a problem with your shorter legs on the Phantoms. It ends up hitting the ground and becoming a big hassle. But this camera here is a 5.8 gigahertz camera for your Wi-Fi to use on your iPhone or your tablets or whatever, with the CGO1 app that you can download. So this seemed like a good idea for me, and also you can find these. I picked this up for $40 on a forum, shipped. Alright, they're still available. I think Unique doesn't make them anymore, but you can find them used in really good shape. And like I said, 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Phantom 2.4 gigahertz. They will not interact with each other. They'll be fine. But here's our problem. Let me take it out of the box. Move the Phantom. It's going to come to you in this cute little box. Very small cameras. You see them up close. Alright. Comes with this drum antenna. And all it does is plug right in like that. You click it in. It hangs from the bottom of the Phantom. Problem is, if you got short or standard landing gear, you're going to crash this and break it. Has everything you need. From the app, it can take photos or video, and it's 720. That's plenty. Anyways, let's keep this out for a moment. Move my transmitter. Again, I'll bring over the Phantom. Right now I'm going to take off the GoPro mount. The thing I like about hobbies, you're always into something else. Alright, GoPro mount. Let me just pop that out. People are afraid to pull those, but they just pull right out. If you can see, this unique camera, there's no way you're going to fit this into the mount. So that's bad point number one. So just toss that away. The GoPro mount will not work on the unique CGO1, and it won't even hold the antenna. So our next option is, let's jump on eBay, clickety clickety click, and we're going to pull up from Blade. Blade makes a new carrier for the bottom camera holder for the CGO1, designed for the antenna mount, designed to hook right up to your Phantom with the camera. It's only $4. Of course, you're going to have to pay for shipping. You can probably get it cheaper from China, but it's going to take about 8 months to get to you. Alright, so now, here we go. You want to put the camera in first. Make sure you line up the antenna hole. I'm going to put on the mount. Okay, fits beautiful now. Alright, let me pop the antenna on. It's designed to hold the antenna. There's 2 little T's on here to hold the antenna. Just be careful the way you line it up. Like I said, they just click on. Simple as that. Alright, now of course you want the camera facing forward on the Phantom. Put it into your isolator mount, or some people have just the factory Phantom mount that's mounted right to the shell. That's fine. If you get jello, then you'll have to get an isolator mount like I have right here. Those are fairly cheap, a couple of bucks from China. Get my fat fingers in here to put the nut on. I'm just going to put it on slightly anyways. You got fat fingers like me? Alright, so there's your camera mount for the unique CGO1 on the Phantom. But oh no, we have another problem. Houston, is another problem here. Standard mounts. What do I got to do now? Go to eBay and buy some bigger mounts? Jeez, this thing's going to cost me as much as an Inspire. There's the antenna. Goes way below the landing gear. As you can see, that's not a good idea, especially for a $40 camera. You're going to break off that antenna and cause all kinds of problems. So what do? Alright, so I have to do some research. I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. Let me take the unique camera back out of here. Take the antenna off. Don't be afraid, just pull it, give it a good yank. Now, had to do some research on this connector. This connector in there is a Wi-Fi connector. You can look it up at electronics stores. It's also what they call an MX connector. I think it's an MXX. So it's a mini. So how do we get this to work? Move the... Alright. So first I found a cable. The only one I could find on eBay. It had a right-angled male. And then it had this threaded Wi-Fi antenna, so you could put a mushroom on there. But I'm like, geez, I already got a mushroom. So what do I do with that? That doesn't work. So throw that away. Then I kept doing a little bit more investigation, and I found myself a male-female MMX antenna. Alright, so we're going to try this out. So, looking at the case and everything, the only way you can go the way it's shaped is right out through the bottom here, unless you want to carve this out to come through the back. So I liked it because it had the 90-degree. I'm going to pass it through the case. I can put it on the camera first. Just push, click. Now we're mounted into the camera. I'm going to take the case now. I'm going to roll that case right on. What happens is you're coming out of this slot and over the frame. I didn't put the batteries in this just to do the video, but here's your extra spare lead extender for the antenna. Alright, let me move the antenna. Real quick, I'm going to put it onto the Phantom. I won't put the nut on. Alright, so now we're fitted onto the Phantom. The wire coming out of the front here, but it's pretty flexible. Okay, what I'm going to do now, if you notice, plenty of room with the factories. Landing gear, I don't need extra landing gear. I can actually put this right back in my backpack without problems. There's a CGO1 camera. Now with the right connector, like I said, this wire was hard to find, did a lot of research. This will just click right on. Alright, there's your antenna. And I wouldn't recommend putting it near your receiver ends, which you could, it shouldn't affect it. The compass is on this side. So when the camera's tight, I was thinking like the best place for this is to just put it in this location. Maybe wire tie it right here. All you need is a simple wire tie. Keep them in your case. But the whole effect is when you put it down, you don't want the antenna hitting the propellers or anything. But just a simple wire tie. Do a close-up. You can even put it in front if you want. You can get these in different lengths. You just have to locate them. And I'll put the exact description in the link. But now we have an extended antenna. I haven't tried it for range yet. It does work. It works fine. But it might even get longer extended range. The factory was telling me about the cable because the antenna wire is longer. But I don't know how far you want to go with this thing. But this is Cruiseroy for the Phantom 111 on cameras. Okay guys, this is Cruiseroy with the Phantom 1 with the CGO1 camera, 5.8 gigahertz. With extension antenna to get it out of the way of the landing legs. Just wanted to open the app on my iPhone to show you that it's working. So this is Cruiseroy, and I'm out of here.